Collective. Somebody cannot get you out of their system. That is the downloaded song here. Specifically the part where it say, when I'm with somebody, all I think about is you. When I'm all alone, that's all I want to do. I miss the smiley faces. Honey, you know, you came into their life and you left. And their world just have not been the same. It feels like once you actually took your power back is when they actually felt this. Because it's giving me the vibes that they didn't really... It didn't affect them at first. This breakup, this separation, it didn't really affect them. It feels like they were having some sort of fun, like whatever. But no, it's affecting them now, collective. It's affecting them now. See, the deck done flew across the room. Maybe they don't want you to know how much is it affecting them. Their pride, their ego, they really allow that to get in the way, collective. So let's get some messages and see what Spirit wants you to know about this situation and how you should move forward. We got love at first sight. This person, from the moment they laid their eyes on you, your beautiful soul, you're beautiful on the inside and out, is the first thing that this person realized when they communicated with you, when they seen you. It's like, it's something about how this person used to look at you. If this person used to stare at you, you caught them looking and you're like, what? Why did they do? Yeah. It wasn't just about your beauty. It was about your soul. It was always deeper than that. So why did they fumble you? Maybe that will be your next thought. Well, if they felt like that, why did they fumble me then? Fear and ego is definitely playing a major role. But from the moment this person met you, they had this feeling, this intensity. They felt it. Let's see, collective. But we got moving on to bigger and better. Kind of feels like that's y'all energy here. That's the blank card. Yeah, confirmation, divine femme, divine feminine. It really took for you to move on. This person can no longer feel your energy. Because see, physically, though you weren't dealing with this person, they were still able to like reach your energy spiritually. You know, it's like they were still connecting with your energy. They still felt your presence even though you were not physically there. But now they feel nothing. They've been searching, like, where's this person? Where's their energy? I don't feel them. They can feel in their soul that you are moving on to bigger and better. Divine femme. We had Big Daddy energy, so they thought they was bigger than the program. They did. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, though. Too good to be true is what just flipped around. So this person thought you was too good to be true, collective. It's unfortunate. It's kind of giving, let me get you before you get me vibes. Insecure vibes. Insecure vibes. That's what's going on, collective. They were insecure. This is the type of person that feels like everybody is out to get them. So no matter how good you are to them, they will always think that you're faking it, that you're trying to get something out of them, that you're using them like washed up player. And it's probably because they've done so many things to other people, they feel like it's going to be done to them. They haven't been that great of a person to other people. Washed up player with true love in reverse. Silent treatment. This person never even met their true love until it was with you, you know, until they met you here. This is somebody that slept around with so many different people. They weren't even looking for their true love and they ran into you and they found it without looking, collective. So they weren't expecting to have this love at first sight moment at all. They weren't looking for that. They weren't looking for that, collective. So this was also very unexpected to them here, okay? I'm trying to shuffle all these cards. That was very unexpected. Let's see. We have false flame, and that's what they so used to. They so used to, this card don't belong here. They so used to dealing with people that they don't feel a true connection with. It's almost like it's easier for them to deal with false flame energy than a true soulmate, a true twin, a true somebody that really resonates with their soul. It's harder to face that than to face a false flame because they don't care about the false flame. They can sleep with the false flame. They can do the false flame any way they want. It won't matter. They don't feel anything. This person never cared about how they showed up in other people's lives until they did what they did to you and however they showed up with you. Losing you. They don't care about who else they would have lost because honestly, the false flames is giving me the vibes that nobody really cut this person off like that for real. They'll act like they do, but this person always gets their way. And even if they did lose the false flame, it doesn't matter. They're going to go get another one. They're going to go get another one. They're going to go and get another false flame. But it's like with you, they can't just go out there and get another one. They can't just go out there and get another love at first sight moment. It just don't work like that. You don't just run across that type of energy. Confirmation, they don't compare to you. So they try to do you this way as well. They try to treat you as though you were the false flame and you were the real divine feminine. The real divine masculine. You were the real divine being stepping into their life to help them expand spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically even. You guys could have expanded together. They didn't know no better though. And because they were always able to replace this false flame energy, they tried to replace your energy. Well, it's not quite easy because it's not working. Because it doesn't work like that. You're not replaceable right now. It's not what it is. You're not. They let me do what I want, so why would I leave? I'm telling you, this person likes to do whatever. And they don't care about whatever they do to these people. These false flames. These false flames don't hold them accountable. They don't feel any sort of connection for these people, so they don't care. But with you, my love, you didn't let them do whatever they wanted. You spoke up. You held this person accountable. You tried to maybe like instill certain things in this person, like teach this person certain things or teach them how to treat you anyways. Cause like, you're not going to do me like that. And they decided to, and some of you guys, you left, you took your power back here. And they try to do you just how they do the other people and find somebody else to replace that energy. It didn't go that way. Oops. Oops. Joke's on them because they weren't supposed to do that. They were supposed to come into your life and learn and elevate. I mean, you came into their life to help them do that, collective, because you were the true love. Let's get more. Oh. They don't want you to know they're obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? Now they obsessed. They can't get you out their head. Oh, you know what? Spirit is also saying, I just received this download where it's like they wanted you to be obsessed with them. They wanted you to be obsessed with them. To where it's like no matter what they did, just like these false flames, you still, fool with them. You wouldn't hold them accountable because you're so obsessed with them. You like them so much that it doesn't matter what they do. You're going to always be there. You're going to always let them come in and do whatever it is they want, sleep with you. Like they were trying to get you to be this obsessed person. Looks like that backfired. You have gift of gab energy. Yeah, they're used to karmics. Okay. You came into this person's life and you showed them something new. For some of you guys, it just took for you to touch this person. Your touch, your feel, your smell, your beauty inside and out, all of it did it for this person. They so stuck in karmic cycles. And this person may have that gift of gab energy too. That's how they know. It's like that's how they get what they want. They get what they want. They usually get what they want, especially if they have sex with a person. Once they have sex with a person, they feel like, okay, boom, I didn't have sex with this person, so I know they're about to be obsessed. So I can tell this is somebody that performs. They do their big one in the bedroom. Because that's how they get the people to latch on to them. Yeah, they do the most. Doing the most. Doing the most, honey. Wow. It was very intentional. So I'm sure this person was great in the bedroom, okay? It's the sad part is their intentions from the jump wasn't the same as your intentions. You didn't come in this person's life to try to play them, try to get them to be obsessed with you, to try to have control. But this person, they definitely came in, you know, with those intentions towards you, because that's their intentions towards everyone. That's how they move with relationships. Yeah, look, I'm feeling like you're falling out of love with me. Ooh. They feeling it now. Choosing self. You're doing the right thing, collective. You're doing the right thing. This person is almost pissed that you're doing that, but you're doing the right thing. Look, I want you. I'm serious. Because it was never that they didn't want you. It's the type of way that they wanted you in was very toxic. A hot mess, collective. But they always wanted you, though. Can't deny that. Twin flame. You're the true flame. You're not the false flame. That is this person's issue. You can't treat everybody the same. The lesson that you are teaching this person right now is going to be unforgettable. Even if you don't deal with this person again, this energy is unforgettable. You are unforgettable because you taught this person a lesson that nobody else was able to teach them. You showed this person something that nobody else showed them. Grass was not greener on the other side. Of course not. 1221. Of course not. It's never going to be greener. Let's get 3 more of these here. But they want you, and they're serious, collective. I've changed my ways, and I will show you. Let's get a pink one. They changing, collective, is what they're saying. Karma is a bit. Karma is a bit. We got struggle love at the bottom of the deck. You're too good for me. And that's what it was all about. This person intentionally moved a certain way to keep control in this relationship. And it didn't work because they still have 0 control. They have no control here. They're all over the place. Their feelings is all over the place. They don't know what to do right now. Let's see what Spirit got to say about this person changing here, collective. Spirit, when it comes to this person that's in the collective's energy, that's in their change, they're changing their ways and they'll show them. Is this true, Spirit? Can the collective trust that this person is truly changing their ways? Regret being the overall energy? Will this person truly change their ways here? Collective, we have fear, okay? New love energy, which is all about new beginnings and things like that. We have change, and we have fated meeting. Meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. So for a lot of you guys, this twin flame, you're meant to be with them. Don't shoot the messenger. You're meant to be with this twin flame. We asked, is this twin flame changing? Spirit said yes. This person will come in new and improve. Right now, we have single at the bottom. This person is isolated. This person is single right now. So it looks like Spirit has set this person down. This person has fear, but it does look like they're going to change and do what it is that they need to do so you guys can have this new beginning. So what Spirit is saying is this person will come in new and improved. Their intentions will be to go to the next level, to heal things. Wow. This person will communicate. This person will reach out and speak their truth. Sitting in this regret is exactly what they needed to do, because this has helped them go through some sort of spiritual awakening here. And now they're wanting to speak their truth. They wanted to communicate and speak their truth, collective. This person is in love with you. This person is in love with you, collective. And they always was from day one. But they didn't know what to do with that type of energy, so they moved how they would normally move with anybody else. But Spirit is saying this person needed to move like that, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have learned a lesson that needed to be learned in this connection. You helped this person learn a lesson, collective. It was kind of all a part of the whole process, you know. The way it went may have been like, okay, well, why did this have to happen? But there was a lesson, collective. There was lessons for both of you, right? You got to figure out what your lesson was, and this person is absolutely seeing what their lesson is. I'm sure you have too, all right? Let's get some messages from this person here, collective. We have sorry. I am sorry for the pain I have caused you. I am sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. This person definitely feels ashamed, collective, okay? We got run away. It says, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you, baby. He don't want nothing standing in the way. He or she don't want nothing standing in the way of this reconciliation. Ooh, we got sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I am trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you are not being with me really keeps me up at night. The card don't say that right, but yeah. The thought of you not being with me, because it say are not, but we gonna skip it. I'm telling you, you came in this person's life and you shook it up. You shifted something for this person. As I said, they are used to false flames. They love false flames because they don't actually have to commit. They don't actually have to be serious. They don't have to hold themselves accountable. There's no rules, you know? And then we have unfinished business, collective. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So yeah, this person, they feel like y'all have unfinished business here. At the bottom of the deck, we got mine. I want to take the honoring path towards you. So I am taking responsibility for my situation first. I am coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. Oh, I am ready for our new beginning. Okay. You inspired this person to shift their mindset, to realize that easy energy is not worth it because there's no growth there. This person is realizing they need to grow in life. And you came into their world to help them grow in life, collective. So they ready to do what it do. They ready to do what they're ready to do what it takes, collective. Okay? I want to get some advice for you and what you should do here when it comes to this person. What does your spirit team want you to do when it comes to this person? Okay? And what you need to know. So, let's tap into that before we close this out. What do the collective need to know when it comes to this person? And what should they do? What's their advice, spirit? Let's get the advice here, collective. Let's see. What should the collective do when it comes to this person? What do they need to know when it comes to this connection, this person here, spirit? We have changes and we have spiritual partnership, the lovers. So this person is serious when they say that they are sorry, when they say they didn't mean any harm, they didn't mean to hurt you. Honestly, this person hurting you or upsetting you or however things ended, ghosting you, not giving you clarity, leaving you hanging, like they hurt themselves doing that. They hurt themselves doing that. This connection was supposed to help you both grow spiritually. And there is changes that's going to happen here when it comes to this connection. Follow your intuition. You may be thinking about this person a lot because they're thinking about you a lot. So they're sending you that energy here. Okay, let's get 2 more cards on your advice and what should you do when it comes to this connection, this person. Sent out a few of them. Okay, yeah, we got I choose you, divine feminine energy. But at the end of the day, do what serves you best. Definitely be in your power. Do not step out of your power at any given time. Always remain in your power, collective. We got divine timing here. So there is fate. Like, you met this person for a reason. There is fate when it comes to this connection. You guys were destined to be with this person here. We got social media tuned in energy. So just know this person, they be watching you. They be watching you. That's that obsession energy again here. And then we got the Sagittarius energy here. For some of you guys, Sagittarius season could have been very significant. That is December energy here. The end of November going into December, the end of the year. Okay, but also it's just, you see how this man is shooting that bow and arrow? Okay. That is this person shooting their shot. Yeah. They're coming in very blunt. This person has been restless, collective. I mean, it looks like your advice is to be in your power. Hear this person out, but follow your intuition. Be in your power. Make a decision that serves your highest good. Okay? That's what this is all about. But there is changes within this person and this connection. Peace and blessings.